This week on What to Watch, Emmy Rossum strikes a pose, Downton returns to the big screen, and Drag Race winners fight to the death. Kidding. No drag queens were harmed in the making of the show. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Entertainment Weekly's What to Watch. I am your host, EW Senior Editor, Gerrad Hall. Now, I'm going to guess that you guys, like me, are overwhelmed by all of the TV shows and movies that are out there to watch, so that is why we are here narrowing down our top picks for you this week. All right, folks, up first is the long-awaited Peacock series, Angelyne. The limited series is based on the real-life neon pink icon Angelyne, played by Shameless alum Emmy Rossum, who became a Los Angeles staple in the 1980s by putting up billboards around the city, helping to pioneer the idea of being famous just for being famous.
But it can be hard when you become famous. A lot of people want to be a part of it, no matter what it takes. So they'll say and write just about anything.
She was the devil in disguise.
My dad paid for those.
Money's her bottom line, not people.
And by the way, you can still see her driving around town in her pink Corvette. Gotta love that. All 5 episodes of Angelyne drop Thursday, May 19th on Peacock. Question for you. Have you ever watched a new show or movie and thought, you know what, I've already seen this story and they told it better the first time? Yeah, we have all been there, including EW critic Darren Franich, who is here now to tell us why we should watch this, not that.
The newest adaptation of the best-selling novel, The Time Traveler's Wife, is now on HBO, and it is awful, variously excruciating, and genuinely uncomfortable. Rose Leslie stars as the long-suffering wife of a time traveler played by Theo James, who uncontrollably vanishes into the past, present, and future, always leaving his clothes behind. Time has rendered the ongoing subplot about the 41-year-old man meeting his future wife as a 6-year-old into extremely cringy television, and none of the actors really sparked the chemistry needed to make the central romance work. Instead, I recommend 12 Monkeys, currently streaming on Hulu. The 4-season adaptation of Terry Gilliam's film found its own really unique and wonderful high-tech science fiction action mixed with romance, plus a really wonderful kind of comedic ensemble, including Schitt's Creek star Emily Hampshire. It's a true head-spinning time travel mystery, and you will not need to take a shower after watching it. So watch 12 Monkeys, not The Time Traveler's Wife.
Grab a spot of tea for our next pick because it is Downton Abbey's return to the big screen with a new era. Picking up right where the last film left off, the sequel finds the Crawleys heading to the south of France.
Years ago, before you were born, I met a man. They spend a few days together, and he gives her a house.
You never thought to turn it down?
Do I look as if I'd turned down a villa in the south of France?
Hugh Dancy joins the cast as a producer and director who wants to do something as gauche and meta as film a movie at Downton. Oh, the horror.
I think it's a horrible idea. Actresses plastered in makeup and actors just plastered.
Downton Abbey, A New Era premieres Friday, May 20th, only in theaters. Our soundbite of the week comes to us from the new season of Girls 5 Eva, which is now streaming on Peacock. In it, the girls meet some of their younger label mates before performing in a showcase for their new record label. Have a look.
Dad, they're ready for our run-through.
Those guys got discovered on TikTok doing push-ups to the audio of Reagan being shot. Anyway, they seem cool.
All right, squirrel friends, our number 1 pick this week is the 7th season of RuPaul's Drag Race AllStars. For the first time ever, RuPaul has assembled a cast of 8 previous winners: Raja, Jinx Monsoon, Trinity the Tuck, Monet Exchange, Evie Oddly, Jada Essence Hall, Shea Coulee, and the Vivian to compete for the biggest cash prize in Drag Race history, $200,000.
There's one more legendary queen I want you to meet. What? What is happening? Naomi Campbell.
walking on the runway in front of Naomi Campbell. This is my moment.
Now, in case you missed it, EW recently featured the cast on a digital cover. Take a look at that. Don't they look amazing? And we also sat down for an episode of our Around the Table video series where the queens discussed returning to the competition.
I was absolutely nervous to go back because you're like, I don't want to tarnish my reputation. I won the crown.
Too late.
Don't want to come back and do it. But then you get back into it and you're like, this show is crazy, it's chaotic, but it is fun.
Yeah. I jumped at the chance because I just wanted people to remember me.
Wait, who are you again?
She's still alive.
Who are you?
Cannot wait for this one. RuPaul's Drag Race AllStars returns with a 2-episode premiere on Friday, May 20th on Paramount+. Okay, grab a pen and paper, the notes app on your phone, because it's time for a recap of this week's picks. Angelyne drops Thursday, May 19th on Peacock. Downton Abbey, A New Era debuts Friday, May 20th, only in theaters. And RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars premieres Friday, May 20th on Paramount+. Oh my gosh, where does the time go? That is already it for our show this week. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to let us know what you think of this week's picks, and I would love to know what upcoming shows and movies you are excited for. So tell us all about that in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on those notifications so you don't miss an episode. You can also follow us on Twitter at EW and on Instagram at Entertainment Weekly, and you can also catch our daily What to Watch podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you listen to your favorites. And of course, you can always get the latest info on your favorite TV shows and movies at EW.com. We will see you back here next week on What to Watch. Have you